Hello and welcome to the tentatively titled Str8 Fireside Chatz on ChunezTV. This week we had the distinct pleasure of interviewing Mr. Karl, who as well as drumming for Australian folk metal band Saralisse, works tirelessly with his team at Girthsword Promotions to organise Questfest, a LARPing, fantasy, folk metal festival in Canberra. With Questfest 2022, WrestleMania fast approaching, we sat down with Karl to talk about the origins of the festival, what goes into making this stuff happen, what to look forward to in Questfest 2022, and a bunch of other stuff. He was a delight to speak with, gave some really great answers, some really cool insights, and yeah, it was a blast. Enjoy. All right, well, Karl, thank you very much for joining us, dude. You're on camera.
Hey, guys.
Hello. No worries. Thanks so much for joining us.
Yeah, an absolute pleasure to have you, my man.
Yeah. So we'll get stuck into it. First of all, before we talk Questfest 2022, WrestleMania, tell us a bit about Questfest in general. What is it for the uninitiated? We've spooked it as much as we can, but shit, you're the source. You're the horse. Let's get it from your mouth. How did Questfest come about? Give us the origin story.
So Questfest kicked off a few years ago. Lost track of time given COVID and everything else. But originally it was sort of designed as like a folk metal festival that's now just become a sort of mixed bag, licorice, all sorts of folk, power, thrash, Christ, whatever, mixed in with like LARP, cosplay, fantasy, prizes. It's just, yeah, so it was originally just a metal gig for a bunch of folk metal bands that, like, you know, Australia doesn't really have a profoundly large folk metal scene. Obviously, we've got some bigger names, like Lagerstein, Valor, Claim the Throne, those kind of guys that have done some overseas stuff.
Yeah, sure.
And we were like, cool, there's a bunch of like grassroots bands that are all about the same size. Let's all just sort of jump in, do a big multi-stage thing that kind of showcases all, rather than like, you know, trying to do our own thing. We'll just work together and try to make one big thing. And yeah, from there, it's just kind of grown with support from like the Canberra LARP scene. Those guys do like a day battle thing. You can come along, try it out.
Excellent.
All that sort of stuff. Canberra cosplay scene's really jumped in on it. It's a huge, just festival of fun is usually the easiest way to summarize it now. It's beyond a folk metal event. It's just like fun.
Yeah, that's awesome. The so what year was the first one? And was that the year that you got triple kill on the bill? Did we play that one? Was that the first one?
I think 2018 was the first one. Again, you'll have to forgive me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
COVID. Yeah, I think 2018, that was the year. I think it was predominantly just all New South Wales guys. That was us, Beast, Mirror Shield, Dracaris, Stone Sovereign, Evocatus, just like a bunch of them. Sorry for anyone for getting there. 2019, we had you guys.
That was 2019.
We had Awakened Solace and
that's right, it was too.
Headliners.
Yeah.
That was the pinky purpley poster that year.
Yes,
the way I remember them.
That was awesome. That was great fun.
Beautiful. Yeah, that was huge.
And you're right about the festival of fun. Can absolutely vouch, and the cosplayers do go all out. It's fucking
that certainly has evolved. It's and quite fast, I'd say, as well, considering that this is only say 3 or 4 years in practically in terms of the amount of festivals you've held. How many was it? 3 or 4?
This is our fourth one coming up now.
Beautiful. Yeah, it's evolved in good time, I'd say. So since this is the first one back post-pandemic, and it was also one of the last events pre-pandemic, that was the show I attended in 2020. Yeah, and then it almost happened last year. What's the road back been like for you? Was it a matter of recalibrating from the last year? I do recall in 2020, it was a mad bum rush back to the border. I think they were closing the day of us. Of the festival. It was like it was a matter of like hours.
Saturday. Yeah. Monday it was everyone.
It's like a battle royale. Down. You got the barriers like closing in on you.
Yeah. It's a storm.
Very much.
But hey, what a unique sales point. You're like, hey, now or never. But yeah, was there much you had to rearrange from the last year, or was it a lot of taking that arrangements and?
Yeah, take us through road back to Questfest.
So yeah, we sort of. Obviously, like everyone else, we hit 2020 and we did the gig, and then it was like, oh shit, you know, everything's going in shutdown. We'll give it 3 months. You know, it'll all be blown over. That kind of attitude that we all had at the time. You know, we were moving on to doing like we were going to do another event called Girthquake down in Wollongong.
Amazing.
The guys are from originally, so we had all that. That was all lined up. We were like, making moves. We were ready to go.
Yeah.
And then it sort of progressively went, oh fuck. I hadn't made a big secret that I really was looking toward potentially taking a year off it anyway, because it takes a shitload of work, as you can imagine, and really, for a long time, it's been me with like a couple of really good helpers that have pitched in and done all that kind of stuff. But like I was getting married, had a lot of like work transitions, all that kind of shit, and I was like, oh fuck, maybe a year off won't be the worst thing. And as it turned out, it was not under the most ideal circumstances that we had to take that year off.
Yeah.
But it was actually really good. It was really rejuvenating for it, because I'd not gotten tired of it by any means. Like I love what we do, but it was just a case of, I don't want to churn out the same shit like year in, year out. I want to be able to give it like a bit of breathing space. How can I miss you if you won't go away type of thing.
Yeah.
It was also, financially, it's like, for us to grow, we need to be able to access more bands or different bands or bigger bands or, a different appeal, that kind of thing. So we had to sort of stand back and reassess and go, right, if we're going to do it, we're going to bring it back. We've got to bring it back with a big bang, which is why we've gone for the biggest lineup we possibly can at our disposal at the moment. And I think it's worked out sick. Like, it's obviously, it's still stressful. I mean, organizing any sort of event or festival is stressful, but it's stressful in the sense that I put a lot of pressure to perform. I want this to be the biggest, the baddest, the most fun,
of course,
most enjoyable, and give everything that we can to fans. Like, I don't want to just go like, here's 9 sick bands. It's like, here's 9 sick bands, but here's an environment where everyone's welcome. Here's prizes, here's entertainment, here's fun, here's something that everyone can latch onto. And that's not like having to go to other festivals and shit, like, but there are some events, it's like their appeal is, here's 36 thrash metal bands over 2 days. You can get drunk as shit and have a great time.
Yeah, sure.
That's a sick appeal for them, and that works for them. I wanted to go, let's do something that's for a different audience in a different city, because like Canberra, really, I mean, they've got like a couple of festivals and stuff coming up now, but you had like, what was it, Churches of Steel, Steel Assassins, Steel of Fortune, whatever the fuck else. Like every city had like some sort of like steel-based thing.
Yeah, of course.
So,
you know what? You missed a trick. You could have put steel in your festival's title.
That's a Quest Steel Festival.
Yeah.
But I wanted Canberra to have something different and unique. So
yeah.
Beautiful.
Oh, excellent.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
And I absolutely reciprocate the thoughts of bringing in an experience.
Yeah.
In Australia, we don't have as many festival environments. Rather, they'll be very singular focus in that they'll stack as many bands on a bill, but may neglect the rest of the environment. And that's something I think you absolutely excel at.
Yeah.
It's certainly memorable. And many of my most memorable gigs have been those that featured the promoter organizing people to cosplay, or adding things like giveaways, pre-event material, and it really makes it feel an experience worth traveling the border for. So that's fantastic. Going back to the lineup, who have you got in store this year that makes this one so special? You mentioned it's bigger than ever.
Yeah, so we've got the pillars of Questfest, of course, in Saralisse and Beast Impaler. We've done
a strong foundation,
so far, and we're there for the long haul. But obviously we got Triple Kill coming back. They're one of, I think, 2 returns. We got a Vocatus from Newcastle. Those guys have really taken the last couple of years and just gone up and up and up, like dropping albums, tour supports. They're kicking ass. They're in like the Varkin finals, that kind of thing. So
wow,
they're really doing really quite well. So excited to have them back. Cygod, who are a really exciting new band. Like every year we try to put on someone young and new, and I think the first year we had Battle Bard, and we've had 2 or 3 other ones since that have been something different and new, and these guys are totally something different. I think there's like 6, 7, 8. I don't know how many. There's a fucking lot of them in the band. Oh shit! Can we swear?
Yeah,
there's
please.
a lot of them in the. There's a lot of them in the band, and yeah, they're really cool. Young guys. I think I've only got probably 5 or 6 gigs under their belt. But yeah, they're Canberra locals, and they're really going to be something to make sure that you're there early for. We actually, Kaz Crew, they're another one that are returning. Those guys, I think they played the year that you played, Connor. They were, they're, now I'm going to get this right, they're Ukrainian-inspired folk. So they're not folk metal, they're folk. They kind of had like this kind of folky, fun, almost sort of gypsy sound initially, and now they've sort of developed into a more darker, serious sort of acoustic sound, and it's fucking awesome. I really like those guys. They're super cool.
Yeah.
They when they travel across, they stop in here where I live and say g'day and travel on through. And
yeah,
I'm really pumped for those guys. They got a huge response last time. I think because they were so different. You know, when they got up there with a djembe and a couple of acoustics, people were kind of like, what the fuck's going on here?
That sounds really exciting. Yeah.
When you got three dudes with their rig off and they're all painted up, there was a few people that were like, I'm here for all this. And then the music kicked in and it was even better.
There's the real attraction.
Oh my god, they're musicians.
That's like
fabulous.
Bonus.
Yeah. No, that's really cool. Something that you might not know that I'm excited to share with you in case you haven't heard about this. And chat, you might not know this either. That yes, you've got Valhalla, you've got Hybrid Nightmares, you've got these shirtless Ukrainians. That's fucking awesome. But Joe's gonna be there. I've got a photo. I keep this in my wallet.
I swear to God, if you get me the Joe Mama joke.
No. It's even better. Hang on. Can you see that? That's Joe. So this is Diggin Joe. This is twitch.tv/Diggin Joe. And he's going to be at Questfest this year.
All right,
he's going to be at
Connor,
Questfest this year.
Let's reel it.
So that's
back. We're live, Connor.
So that's exciting.
Yeah. All right. So let's move on with the interview. Sorry about that. Right. Can you tell us a bit more about the work involved in running Girthsword promotions and organising this? Like, is there any advice that you could give to anyone aspiring to put on a festival? Or those that do put on festivals? How about those that do and you want to school them on how to do it right?
Yeah.
No, I don't want to step on toes in any way, shape or form there. I'm the first one to admit. I'm completely novice. Like I'm not one of these guys like, I don't want to name drop anyone in case it's taken as insult, but there is a certain level of promotion company, promoter, that kind of thing in Australia that obviously has some great connections, international tours, funding, finances, their life in order, that kind of shit. I don't have any of that. I've just got passion and a day job that affords me the ability to be able to put a little bit away towards making sure that these things are possible. I've got a good support network, like people that have sort of come through Questfest as fans and are now like helping out. That's the real difference. Like I've got a wonderfully supportive wife as well, that makes it a lot easier. Really good people like the Basement have made it really easy the last few years to get this ball rolling. Tristan Tate, who just about does art for every person ever.
Yeah, Tristan's incredible. And the Basement's amazing as well. What a wonderful canvas to work off between Tristan and having the Basement.
They just keep putting the work into that venue as well. Like every time you turn around, you're like, oh shit, you've improved this, you've improved that, you've improved, like it's fantastic. But yeah, that's the biggest thing is like, if you want to do it, just fucking do it. Like, there's nothing stopping you. Yeah. Like you've just got to find some people that have your back. I mean, money's always an issue, but you work with it. I mean, like this year, obviously it's bigger, things cost more, that kind of shit. But the first year we just went, right, guys, we're going to put this thing on. We got no fucking money. We don't know how this is going to go. We bottomed out the ticket price. Look, it was like 9 bands. It was $15 a ticket for 2 stages. So we're like, fuck, let's roll the dice on it, see what happens. No one shows up. We don't get paid. We just play a fun gig to ourselves. Take a punt, take a risk. Fuck it. Like, what's the worst that happens, really? What's the fucking harm? Like, back yourself in.
Yeah, no, absolutely. You mentioned having a day job, and it's so funny just because Joe has a day job. Hang on, I've got a photo in my wallet. That's him working at his job.
That's good, Connor. All right, so let's talk about bouncing off that job thing, Connor. You've got some people that are also working alongside you. You mentioned that your wife supports you. You mentioned that you have some other promoters as well. Who are some of the other people that are helping this whole project?
A couple of really good guys on the ground that I've got. Obviously, Tim from Beast Impaler has really been the main one from day one. Whatever he can sort of facilitate, whether it's online stuff, whether it's in person, that kind of stuff. He's been really on top of that. We got Matt down in Melbourne, who does a lot of our flying and stuff down there. He's doing a lot of work with, there's some local businesses down there that we're trying to source prizes and that sort of thing with. So we put a lot of that in the Victorian side of stuff we put in his hands. In the past, we've worked with, not so much for Questfest, but other events. We've worked with, and I always pronounce her name wrong, but it's Salma. I think she was Cove Events or something to that effect. She helped when we ran Tamil Empires tour a few years ago. And Isaac, who's in Canberra, who I cannot speak highly enough of. This dude is just in love with Questfest. Like, he rocks up. The first year he was like dressed as Kratos, and he's always on the costume competition. And this is like a lot of the reason why we have independent judges is because if like he won as much as he did and I was the judge, it'd be clearly biased. But the dude just goes hard in his cosplay. He's on the ground, like he's not in the bands or anything, but he's flying the fuck out of Canberra every couple of weeks. It's like when posters get ripped down, he's whacking them back up.
Yeah, that's great. Oh, dude, love having someone that's so active on that.
Just fucking passionate about it.
Yeah, you need those dream punters. Good on them.
Absolutely, you do. Oh yeah, you absolutely do. I recall from last time I was there, something that really stood out to me was and added to that festival appeal, and really went into the folk as well, was the merch stands you had around weren't just for shirts, they weren't just for the festival at large, but also promoting other efforts. You mentioned LARPing before the show. You had stands there as well, and stalls full of LARPing equipment. And I thought that was an absolute highlight. So can you mention anyone you're working with this year to plug some of those brands?
The main one that we have every year is Arvi from of Science and Swords. Dude is just an absolute fucking legend. He's got sort of an affiliation with the Wargrounds guys. I think he's a bit of a supplier. That's the LARP guys from Canberra. He just dropped us a DM. He's like, "Hey man, can I sell some bits and pieces at Questfest?" And I was like, "Fuck yeah, you can, man." And that was
fantastic. That's such an organic approach. That's great.
It was super cool. And so he's been supporting us ever since. And obviously the other one that we regularly do is our Heavy for the Homeless drive, which is we take a big empty box and we go, right, you got any old band shirts, whatever that sort of shit, you just bring it along, obviously in reasonable nick, and we donate it to the local homeless shelters around Canberra. It gives us a way to get in there, talk to these guys, just hang out, have a chat, make them feel, like we care, because we do. Homelessness, especially in Canberra, is a massive problem, and it's something personally I'm very passionate about. And it's not a huge thing, but it's a very simple thing. Like, we've all got 600 faded Maiden shirts that we've stuffed our face full of fucking Uber Eats over COVID and we never want to fit in again. It's like, there's people that could fucking have those, and
that's beautiful.
Turn them into a quilt, give them to someone that fucking cares. And then, man, it starts a conversation too. Like, we've had a few people that have said, like, man, I walked past this guy and he was wearing a fucking Maiden shirt, or he's wearing a fucking Seven Dust shirt, or whatever the fuck else.
Yep.
And you're like, fucking sparks that conversation.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, that's really, really lovely. You've mentioned, you've mentioned a few things that you guys do to kind of set yourselves apart, Questfest that is, apart, and garner that much needed attention, which you really have to do these days. There's so much noise, there's so much going on. Can you, aside from, even if you've got to double back and mention some stuff you've already mentioned, what's some stuff that you've done to promote your events in exciting ways that have proven fruitful? Or is there stuff that you've done outside the stuff you've already mentioned at the event proper to kind of stick in people's minds? For me, one thing that, one of the most lovely memories of our time playing Questfest was the fact that you had colouring in sheets of line art of the poster that people could just colour in. So there were just drunk punters colouring in on tables and shit. I've still got the Questfest colouring in thing somewhere in this desk.
Yeah, that actually came from some feedback from the first year. We had a few people that obviously it can be a bit like of a sensory overload. You got games going on, you got bands going on, that kind of thing. It was like, we just need sort of a way to enjoy this.
Yeah,
it's
sure.
Like, cool, give me some feedback. What would work for you? And they're like, colouring in. I was like, fucking sick. Tristan, give me the artwork, strip the color, let's fucking do it.
That's fucking awesome.
That's continued on since, and it's and that's the thing, you got to like incorporate it for a different dichotomy of people. Like as much as we're a metal festival, it's like I'd say probably 50-50 split. It's just people there to chill, there to fucking hang out, there to catch up with friends, there to just rock their costume and win a fucking prize. So
yeah, it gives them something to do.
Beautiful.
No, you absolutely have to do something to stand out. And the thing is that so funny. It reminds me. Got a photo in my wallet. Hang on.
Oh fuck.
Joe did something that stand out. He did a 48-hour stream one time, and that's him at the end of it. And somebody redeemed the Scotland Forever redeem with the channel points.
That's good, Connor.
I keep that in my wallet.
So, Cons, you keep bringing up Joe here. Is there a reason you want to talk about Joe so much in this interview? Or
I'm just excited that Joe's going to be at Questfest, as well as
yeah. But we're trying to focus on the So maybe no more Joe photos.
Or maybe.
All right, thanks, Connor.
Okay.
All right, I'm sorry about that, Karl. If I may share, no, let's move on, Connor. If I may share an anecdote, I had myself. There's something I have a piece of memorabilia that was a bit incidental from Questfest. Not quite a colouring in book, but I did purchase some braces from that of Science and Swords.
Really?
Stall. Yes.
Hell yeah.
And they're like the most beautiful quality braces. They're so nice. Please, worth having a look online. We'll plug them at the end of this interview as well, because they make incredible quality merchandise. I'd say just gear. I recall I was putting them on. I got really excited. I was getting in the mood. And this guy in full laugh with the absolute best intentions was like, "Hey man, you're wearing those upside down." It was the most emasculating moment. I ran straight to the toilets and I was like, "I don't want to come back out." Yeah. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, absolutely tragic. But there is also many people with a wealth of knowledge, certainly, and a really welcoming community.
That's it.
Yeah, man. The
totally.
LARP thing that they run in the park is just like, you show up and I'm a super awkward guy, and like as much as I love all this kind of stuff, I've never done that. I rocked up.
It's
and
so cool.
Just super welcoming, super friendly. Like, here's this, here's that. First thing I did was get nut shotted though. No. They're like, "Oh, you forgot to wear a cricket box." I was like, "No, I did."
Yeah.
Just fucking straight beanbagged.
Oh, that's rough. That is rough. Oh, wow. So Questfest is steeped in high fantasy. You said it was the a focus and a marketing point to start, but it's evolved so much. It's now come to a point where it's gone pop culture centric, even with a wrestling focus, which is so fun and leaves so many opportunities to dress up and cosplay. Will you be dressing up for this event as well?
Oh, 100%. Like,
Beautiful.
normally the last few years I haven't managed to because I've been running around like a headless chook, but this time I'm like, nope, pre-organized, ready to rock. I've got it all sorted.
Fantastic.
Beautiful.
Got their gear, so I'm
You've got a lovely selection of belts there to choose from as well.
Yes, including the Questlemania Championship sitting in the middle in gorgeous purple, which matches
Oh my god, that's actually a Questlemania
that's
belt.
the legitimate Questfest Championship. Could
we be so bold as to ask for a look?
I'll just try not to show my.
That's
ass crack
amazing.
on.
No,
Please,
come on.
please.
No, I charge extra for that.
Give the people what they want.
All right. That's so funny. And chat, if you've got any questions for Karl, we'll defer to Rids in just a moment to get some of those. Show us the chocky back, Karl says, Matt.
No balloon
look
knots.
at that.
It's not very good with reflective.
Wow. Oh,
that's fabulous, dude.
Wonderful.
Oh, man.
How reflective it is just enhances.
Yeah, I'd love to.
Makes it very difficult to read, but it does actually say the question.
Yeah, absolutely.
WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Wow, dude.
The cues
That
and
is spectacular.
So, goddamn, how? I'm sorry, I'm going to ask boring questions now, but how long was the turnaround to get a belt like that produced? How do you get a belt like that?
You asked very, very nicely. No, honest to God answer, and I wish it was a lot cooler than this. Etsy. Just
All right, let's go.
Of course.
Yeah.
No, that's
yourself.
awesome. That's very
They've
cool.
got pre-designed templates, and you just stick your logo, whatever, on there. So beer pong championship or whatever, or WrestleMania championship.
WrestleMania champion. That's
Bada bing, bada boom.
That's fucking
Very
awesome,
nice,
dude.
very nice.
Very cool.
I'm very excited to see all of the fantasy and wrestling crossover costumes. That's the costumes, if you will.
Nice.
That is definitely a selling point for me. If on top of everything else, to see the wacky ideas that people have had now a year to come up with and execute, realize.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Which
be a
there
lot.
already were so many crossover cosplays I'd already seen from the previous shows. So this is.
I have
Yeah,
photos
previous,
from the year
festivals.
that we played of a group of friends who created like their own superhero costumes, but built out of like slab packs of like different colored alcohols. So it was
Beer
like
nights, yes.
Yeah, the beer nights. It was
beer
fucking
nights.
awesome. I've got photos somewhere of that. I'll have to post them in the Tunes Discord.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Those guys
Yeah.
are great.
Absolutely.
There were a bunch of uni friends, and they were just like buddied in. It was fantastic.
Fuck yeah,
Nice.
beautiful.
Nice.
What do you got? You got anything else?
What was it? Well, since this is ChunezTV, we do have to ask, what have you been spinning lately? And have there been any musical discoveries for you over the last couple of years that you'd like to shout out? Anything that's tip of the tongue, top of the head? Anything that's been rocking your world lately?
For sure. Cheeky plug for my younger brother's band Artifact from Wagga Wagga. They've just dropped an EP. They've got their first international tour coming up. Sorry, not international tour. Fuck. Giving them the big push. Supporting Within Destruction down in Albury in a couple of weeks.
Oh,
So
fantastic.
Awesome.
check out Artifact. Their EP Unravel is on Spotify. So yeah, they've been something I've been checking out. Otherwise, oh man, before I hopped on the stream, I was sitting here doing Dream Evil's Heavy Metal Jesus. Fuck, that song pops.
Nice.
But at the moment, the main ones that I had to actually reference Spotify for this because I'm got a memory like a sieve. 4 main bands that there's 5, but the 5th one is D's Nuts because they're just so bad it's great.
Oh god, I remember seeing them in
Hustle Every
Next
Day.
and Bang Days. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tonight we're gonna party like no tomorrow.
Your mother should have swallowed you.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
So good. But yeah, in a band called Incendiary. There is sort of like almost an inadvertent background theme. These guys did the intro theme for Aleister Black when he was in WWE. And they're really, really fucking cool. There's a band called Orthodox. Their EP, Sound of Loss. These are all like, I mean, for anyone thinking I run a folk metal thing and they're gonna go check these out in their folk metal, they're not. They're just like really angsty, like teenage punk metal stuff. Because I just, exercising tunes and you just need brainless, just pump metal noise.
Oh yeah, Knuckle Dragon.
Fantastic for that. So yeah, Sound of Loss, that EP is been on very, very high rotation for me.
Beautiful.
There's a band called God's Hate. Their EP, God's Hate, self-titled. Another wrestling tie-in, Brody
Nice.
King, who's an All Elite Wrestling wrestler. He's the front man of that band. They're fucking sick. Yeah, their song "Life's Hard, Be Harder" is a personal pump up. Let's do it
Sick.
type.
Yeah, beautiful.
Fuck yeah.
And then just shitloads of Terror. They've been on a massive
hell yeah,
loop
beautiful.
for me. Yeah, so I haven't really I sort of like I was obviously I'm a big folk metal fan across the board, but I mean beyond the last Elvite album, El Luvite.
Yes.
How the fuck. I've met him and I've spoke with him, and I still don't know how. Like, I have no fucking idea. No matter. Like, so
I roll the dice with Olivetti, and where the whatever may land.
They were like the nicest fucking people. Like they were so friendly and nice to us when we played with them, and I still could not fucking get it right. They were some of the shortest people I've ever fucking met in bands, but they were just so fucking friendly. Like Shriegel, the front man, like as like a hey, thanks for letting us play. We got him like a bottle of red because he's a big wine guy, and we just kind of went, there you go, and not expecting anything. And then he just came out and he's like, holy shit, thank you so much, and and just have this full fucking chin wag. And I'm there just like, like a fucking nutcase, just like this. Hi, me, Karl. Hi, fucking idiot. But man, yeah, those super nice guys. But their last album was fucking awesome. But yeah, after that, I haven't nothing's really grabbed me in that genre as yet. But yeah, that album is fucking dope.
Nice. Fun fact about Olivetti: all the performers actually stunted their growth as teens, so they could be more approachable and more Tolkien friendly to their lore of their music.
Yeah. Well, it's funny you say you like Tolkien and high fantasy.
Yeah.
That reminds me. It's so funny. I actually have a photo in my wallet.
Connor, why are you reaching for your wallet?
Well, it reminds me of the time that Joe and his dad ranked cartoon MILFs on the internet. And I have that. I keep that in my wallet, but I also have this one framed. Look at that.
Connor.
And there's Joe's dad. And you might think I'm playing silly buggers here, but I'm not. Joe's mum and dad are also coming to Questfest.
Wow, what a plug.
I shit you not. And I know I sound facetious with all this Joe talk, but legitimately, Joe is someone we met through streaming over the period of COVID, and we are going to meet him in person at Questfest, and that is a magical thing. So, Karl, thank you for facilitating an opportunity for me to meet this man that I have all these photos of in my wallet.
Your wallet. But I must ask, Karl, in this, Joe and his dad did rank Andy's mum as a pass. Would you put Andy's mum? I think she's right here.
It's like Toy Story 3 Andy's mum.
Yeah. Would you say that's a? Would you put Andy's mum as a pass? Is a MILF a goddess? Where are we at?
My eyesight is too atrocious to even begin to fathom what I'm looking at.
I think it's okay. There's one Connor framed earlier for you.
This one's slightly better.
That's adult Andy's mum, yeah? Like,
we're talking. We're talking.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
There you go, Joe.
Okay. Wow. You and Joe,
you've got something to work out at Questfest.
You and Joe's family are going to have something to talk about at Questfest.
It's going to be a WrestleMania to remember.
So before we wrap this up, Rids, can you chime in and let us know, are there any questions from chat that are worth asking?
Hey, even if they're not.
Even if they're not, let's entertain. Yeah, let's entertain.
Even if there's not, there's a bunch that are shit.
That's fine.
Yeah, of course. That's our. Have you not seen our interview style?
ChunezTV chat. It's not good. I'll start with the good ones.
Awesome, thank you.
Dag asked, how does one source these bands? Do you have to juice them yourself?
They're farm to table, most of them. So, living out in a rural area, I just go out and I'm like, the Valhallas are in this season. So I think we're gonna pop them on the top. And the hybrid nightmares really complement them. Like, they sort of dance on the palette. So that's usually how we do it.
Nice, very cosmic notes, those boys.
Yeah, I think. Dag, if you're not happy with that answer, I'll ban you.
That's how we roll.
It's Matt IRL asked, how many patrons at Questfest 2019 traveled interstate from Varric?
From Varric?
I had to look this one up. That is from RuneScape.
Jesus Christ!
Fuck me dead. Okay, to make that a workable question for you, can you tell us, like, do you have like an idea of just how many people travel interstate for Questfest? Because again, we've got friends and mutual friends and dream punters from the Melbourne scene who will they will quest to Questfest.
Yeah. It's usually a like good chunk of it. I mean, obviously the ACT being its own thing, we get a lot of New South Wales coming in. Like we have like a busload from Newey that come down. We got people from Sydney, the Gong, a shitload from the Riverina. So yeah, we get a lot, and then obviously Victoria. So I wouldn't say it's 50-50, but I mean, it's a good percentage. And I mean, it's a nice sort of middle ground between a lot of places. So it works out well. Makes a good weekend road trip.
Fantastic.
Beautiful.
Awesome. This was I wrote down a couple of questions myself that are genuine questions, not
Thank
the
you.
shit that they're writing.
They can still be shit. Like, give me shit ones too.
But it's me, so I can't say that.
Sorry, I didn't intend it like that. I mean, you may also inquire with shit questions.
I just want to know, like, what inspired you to make an event that pops off so fucking hard? Like, I think Questfest is one of, if not the most talked about show in Australia, like in my group of friends. It like genuinely, yeah, it's one of the most well-known that I'm aware of. So just how does it feel organizing it, and what inspired you to start organizing it?
I just wanted a show that my band could headline. But no.
That's how it always begins.
just wanted to big up myself, and I thought, fuck, the only way to do this is to book bands under me.
Like, I want to open for a bunch of short Norwegian cunts someday, and this
the only
is
way
my
I can
way
do that
there.
is really fluff the resume out. Like, yeah, we're at a festival. Doesn't matter.
That's where you headline Questfest.
There was just a lot of bands around at the time, and it was like, you know, we were sort of lucky in that time frame where there was a few bigger folk metal bands, you know, like Hailstorms, LV2, Corpaclani, that kind of stuff touring through. So it was running hot, and we have the sort of, you know, we're not like my band, we don't have a lot of friends. So we don't have the benefit of being able to call on them to come and support us for a show. So we were like, well, we don't have a lot of friends, but we've got some. These guys, maybe they're in the same position, like they might be in Dubbo or Orange or wherever the fuck else. They're not going to be able to pull 50, 60 people in Sydney, Canberra, Melbourne, that kind of thing. But if we all do it, then we've got a better chance of getting a reasonable crowd. And you know, I mean, I love the music. I love I'm forever indebted to that first group of bands, because they just backed me in 100%. We're like, yeah, dude, we'll fucking come play for free. We don't fucking care. Like, we were lucky we all got paid, but they didn't give a fuck. Like, they were just like, let's just do it. Let's roll the dice. And that was it. It was like, I had their support, so I had to do everything I could do to make sure it was the best gig possible for them. And that meant, you know, busting ass, flying, organizing side events, whatever the fuck else we could do. Like, just do everything, throw absolutely everything I could at it, because I wanted it to be a success for them. And then subsequently to that, it's been, as much as it's been for the bands, it's been for the people who supported us by coming along. Because as I say, there's a lot of people that come to this show that do not go to another metal show 364 days of the year. But they come to Questfest. So I want to make sure that if they're doing it, it's the best, most fun, you know, the shit they're going to talk about for the next 12 months. I want it to just be the best, most welcoming, fun experience and atmosphere to enjoy this kind of music in.
Fucking A, dude. Well, mission accomplished by the sounds of it. And in my experience, absolutely mission accomplished. Excuse me.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Rids, have you got anything else? I can see a question in chat that I'd like to address.
Is it from Guy?
No.
No? Oh, well then please.
It's from Diggin Joe, dude. Joe says, as someone whose first time it will be at Questfest, what would be your number one tip?
An actual question.
An actual
I'm
question.
shocked. I'm
from
shocked.
Joe.
I am shocked.
Thank you, Joe, for being more helpful than either of us tonight.
Number one tip, bring earplugs if you have sensitive hearing, because it is fucking loud. Don't worry if you don't know anyone there. Like, that's a big thing. A lot of people are pretty apprehensive, as I said, especially not like regular gig goers. Don't worry if you don't know anyone or if you don't know many people. Rock up in a costume. Doesn't matter how good, bad, or indifferent it is, because everyone's there in a costume, or, you know, a lot of people are there in a costume. You're not going to be the odd one out. You're not going to be the weird one, because I tell you, I'm the fucking weird one. You know, my bandmates are the fucking weird ones. My friends are the weird ones. We're all the fucking weird ones. So you're not going to be the weird one. It's just like a good, fun day, and you will meet people. Like, I speak from experience. My mate Dave, who lives locally here, he rocked up, what was it? I think he came as Finn, like, in 2019.
Right.
Dude came with me, one mate, and my fiance at the time. And he didn't know many people there. By the end of the night, there was that many fucking people being, oh, sick Finn costume, man, sick, talking, banter, and this kind of thing. It's such a warm, friendly environment, and the people there are so kind, and, you know, there's no sense of like, oh, your costume's inaccurate, and it's just, just
I'm
fucking...
sorry.
There's a difference between the line between acceptable and unacceptable is wearing the shit upside down, Luke.
But yeah, no, it's just don't be intimidated in any way by it. Like, it just come along. You'll meet someone.
Absolutely.
You'll have something to do. You might hate fucking 6 of the bands, and then you'll find 2 that you absolutely love. I'm hoping you're fucking level 9, but you know, it's just gonna be a really good time, and I just we do everything we can to make everyone feel safe and welcome and enjoy themselves as much as possible. So please, you know,
Well,
come check it out.
Yeah, all of that hard work shines through in what you do.
Absolutely.
It absolutely comes through in how you speak about all of this. Thanks so much for letting us pick your brain and for answering so candidly and honestly and
putting up with undoubtedly the worst bit we've ever run. An absolute pleasure to have you this evening. And it's all a very inclusive event in every way. I must plug the Basement's Kitchen as well. For those, the best vegan burgers I have ever had. Regardless of your diet, you are bound to have a good time.
Yeah. You'll never look at a cow again.
That's it. Please. So thank you so much, my dude. Rids, did you have anything else? Beautiful.
That's it from me. Thank you so
Fantastic.
Beautiful.
All right.
Well,
So,
Karl,
chat.
thanks so much. Chat, thanks for being lovely to Karl. And we'll see you at Questfest, dude.
Beautiful.
Yeah, man.
And
Looking forward to it.
yep, can we get a date? Closing out
Yeah.
Questfest?
Saturday,
Give us your
July the 9th.
plug.
Saturday, July the 9th, Questfest. There's 9 bands headlined by Valhalla and Hybrid Nightmares. There's a stack of other bands at the Basement in Canberra. Tickets are on sale now at OzTix. Buy your discounted pre-sale tickets now, $25. They are more at the door, so buy them now, get in early, save a bit of money. We also have some really sick Questfest t-shirts up for sale at the moment. They are only available by pre-order, so do not miss out. They close on the 15th. They have the Questfest poster art on the front, all the bands on the back. And they're available at questfest.bandcamp.com. Tickets at OzTix. Grab them now, and we look forward to seeing you all there. Don't forget, check out our Facebook for all the costume competition information and lucky door prize, that sort of shit. And we hope to see you there.
Fantastic. And what is the kickoff time?
Doors and the first act are at 6 o'clock.
Beautiful.
Fantastic.
All right. Well, thank you so much, dude. We will see you around. And thanks again for your time.
Thanks very much, guys.
Thanks for running the Bestival Questival in town.
Hey, there we
Thanks,
go.
mate.
See you guys.
See ya.